Hi Taurus, it's me V with Born Awake Tarot and Spiritual Teachings. I am here with your July 2017 general energies and messages for that month. When I sat down, I picked up on the number 4. So what I would like to do is read you the message from the angels, numerical message from the angels, from the Doreen Virtue Angel Numbers 101. And the message that goes behind the number 4 is, the angels are with you. They send you the number 4 to reassure you that they've heard your prayers and are helping you. That is the message that the angels would like to give you through whenever you see the number 4. That's the message that the angels are giving you. Okay? Now, my dear Taurus, it looks like in July your spiritual gifts are going to be enhancing. That rebel nature inside you is going to be coming out. That rebel nature that you strive so hard to be different from everybody else. Your uniqueness. There's letting go of the guilt and the sorrow. Your mind is, you got so much going on in your mind that it's not you don't have it as a tool that works for you. You're working for the tool, which is your brain. Okay, you've got too much going on up there in your head, thinking and holding on to the past sorrows, past regrets, guilt, and it's time to let go and trust the process. You're at a ripening stage where it's time to let go. You're right. Move on to the next part of your life. There's an air of adventure, bringing back your innocence. Another message is I had a vision of you laying down, just like, what is going on? It's like they're not understanding what's going on with the change of them spiritually and their life change. And there could be a little bit of an exhaustion too. And the cards are also saying that get out in nature. Spend some time alone. You don't always need to be around noise. Listen to the silence, because you will get clarity from your guides, spirit, God. Okay? Make a sanctuary space that is a place for you that you enjoy for yourself. So let's jump into the reading here. Now, the first card you received is comparison. Taurus, you're going to be comparing your wealth, your looks, and your happiness up against somebody else's. And the message in this card is that you need to understand there's always going to be somebody bigger, better, badder than you, beautifuler than you, happier than you, wealthier than you. But also you need to come to the terms that where you're at, you're better off than other people are. That is what this message is. This is the bamboo. This is the oak tree. The bamboo doesn't stand there comparing itself to the oak tree saying, oh, I'm hollow, you're solid, you're huge, you've got girth, thick, full, beautiful leaves. Stop. Don't do the comparison, okay? Because when you start comparing, then it just starts putting. You're not happy with yourself when you do this. It's time to be happy with yourself. Stop comparing. That's what this message is. Now, the next card you received is laziness. Taurus, get up and take care of stuff that needs to get done, and then relax. Even if it's 1 or 2 things a day. You may be feeling tired, but get up and do 1 or 2 things. Write it on a list and do the one that's most important and cross it off and move on. Then you can relax and feel like you've accomplished something. But laziness is when you turn around and you have so much to do, you can't focus or you don't want to focus, so you just don't do anything at all. And then you get overwhelmed because you haven't accomplished anything. That's what this card is saying. Don't be lazy. Now, this month is going to take a lot of courage. Taurus, you're going to need courage this month. As you can see, the little cobblestone way and up through that crack, a beautiful flower had enough courage to blossom. And then you see the light, the yellow light, and then the green, that's healing. Healing. This month is integration. Balance, the male and the female. There's an eagle right here. This means power, loneliness. And air. This means the swan is beauty, grace, but if messed with, it can be mean, very mean. And then it's on water. So this is saying balance. Find the balance within you, the proper timing, when to use these. You don't have to be just one way all the time. It's saying to have balance in when you use these. Now the next card you received is letting go. As you can see, the water drops. This is a lotus leaf, and the water drops are coming down into the little pool of water down here. And what this is saying is that letting go of the familiar, just like this water drop has to do, into the unknown, out into the world, different paths. This is letting go of what you're familiar with. This is in the way you think, what you're holding on to, past guilt, current guilt, sorrows. And right below this card, you received guilt. Whatever guilt you're holding on to, it's driving you crazy. And it's time to let it go. It really is. Go to your sanctuary spot, or make a sanctuary spot, or go out into nature. Sorrow. What this card is saying is that it's okay to feel the emotion of sorrow. Feel it. Don't hold on to it. Let it pass through you and let it go. And become happy again. That is what this card is saying. Don't hold on to sorrow. Because when you hold on to it, that's when you get tense. It causes health problems. It causes blockages in your chakras and blockages in your life in general. Now, the next card you received is mind. If you see in this card right here, machine, living in your head, thinking. Then you have chimney stacks with smoke coming out of them, exhaust vents. And this card is saying that you're living in your head and not from your heart center. This card is saying that you're not using your head as a tool to work for you. You're working as a tool from your mind. Your mind has control over you, instead of you having control over your mind. This is saying you need to start having your mind work as a tool for you, instead of you working as a tool for it. Now, the next card you received is trust. This is the King of Rainbows right here. And he is taking full trust in his actions and what will happen next as he leaps off the cliff. Knowing that God, higher power, he has full divine trust that when he reaches down here, the different colors, that's innocence, the pink is, that he will be met with applaud because he is on his right path. Trust. Trust in the process. Trust in yourself. Trust in source. That is what this card is saying. take that jump. Now, the next card you received is change. And what this card is saying is this is the universe. And this is the universe right here. This is the signs. Okay. Taurus, I love you. But Taurus does not like change. And unless they decide when to make the change. And that's part of a control issue. Okay? Because Taurus, you like to have control, stability, and things like that. But this card is saying, Taurus, all the signs are going through change. It's also saying, Taurus, that change is the only thing that doesn't change in life. You need to accept change. Whether it's change that comes upon you, or whether it's change you create on your own. You need to accept it and let go of how things used to be. Now, the next card you received is letting go of the past. Taurus, holding on to the beautiful, beautiful memories of the past, the sorrows of the past, all in this big cube. And your back is turned to the possibilities of the future, which is the champagne glass right here. And you're so caught up in the past that you forgot what you look like right now. In other words, the gown is faded green. It has patches of different colors in it. When did you let go of taking care of yourself physically and feeling good? Okay, eating healthy and things like that, because you're so stuck right here in the past. Not able to see the possibilities of success for the future. And that's what this card is saying. Now, the next card you received is ripeness. And just like this, just like a fruit tree, it's saying the time is right. It's ripened. The time is ripened for you to make the changes. Okay? And this is saying, just like the fruit tree, when a piece of fruit is ripe, it knows that it needs to let go and it falls to the ground. And it starts whatever journey it's going on. That is what this card is saying. The time has been ripe. It's ripe. The time is ripened. Now, the next card you received is not nothingness. This is no-thingness. And what this card is saying, Taurus, is when there's stagnation, a void, because you don't know what the next move is, or you don't know what the next what life has ahead of you. Okay, this card is saying that live in this moment, the void. Live in that void of not knowing. Get out of your head. You don't need to be thinking about this, what's my life going to be like? This. Just take a moment and live in this nothingness. This no-thingness. Okay? That's what this card is saying. Now, the next card you received is aloneness. This card is saying that on the journey in life, you're going to have times that you're going to be alone. And even though that there's darkness around you, there's still light on the pathway. And it's okay to be alone, to get clarity, inner clarity. Aloneness, if being alone, truly being alone and taking time for yourself to understand the spiritual growth that you're going through and the life changes that you'll be going through in the month of July. Now, the next card you receive, Taurus, is control. And what this card is saying is this man has put himself in a box. And his face, it's not smiling, it's firm. And his fists are clenched. And at the bottom, there is a dagger. Piercing. Okay? This card, Taurus, is saying that when you are controlling, you're trying to control everything. You become bitter. You age yourself. You become angry. You have resentments. And if things don't go your way, how you want it, you can cause conflict because you're so controlling. This card right here is saying it's time to know when to be in control and know when to let up and go with the flow. That is what this card is saying. Now, the next card you received after this, it was upside down. And notice the go with the flow. You need to learn when to have control and let yourself go with the flow. And let that inner child come out again. This card right here is something that you need to work on. And upside or right side up, it's going with the flow. And this is something that you're going to need to work on in the month of July, is releasing, having total control over everything, and working on going with the flow. And it's going to be hard, Taurus. Go with the flow, lighten up, because it will bring out your creativity and it will help bring out your innocence of a child. So this is what you need to work on. Learn to go with the flow and give up having control issues all the time. And turn this card upside down, right side up. Now the next card you received is the Rebel. Now the Rebel, this is a strong warrior. And you can see where in the past he was chained to what society expected him to be. And he fought hard to be who he wanted to be. His own unique individual self up against societies telling them what he has to be, or she has to be, okay? And right over his side is an eagle, which is power, strength, and loneliness, because a lot of people that fight for their own independence and go up against what societies and beliefs and what they want and expectations from you, you have to be strong and powerful, and you will find that you're alone at times. But that's what this is saying. Take your power back. Get this strength back in you, Taurus. Bring out your uniqueness again that you fought for. Bring it out. Get your power back. Now, the next card you received is receptivity. This card is saying that you're going to be receptive to, this is a lotus flower right here, and it's going straight down from your crown chakra all the way down, okay, as growth. And this is saying that you're going to start being receptive to your intuition and your spiritual side. You're going to be receptive to your needs, but also the needs of others too. Receptivity. But like an antenna, you're going to be tuning in to what your intuition, your spirit guides, and your guardian angels and God have to say to you. The messages. And the next card you received after this card is existence. This is a lotus leaf right here. And what you're doing, what this figure's doing, is setting on the lotus leaf questioning your existence, questioning the existence of the universe, of the whole world. Sitting in silence, listening to spirit, getting answers. There's nothing wrong with questioning anything. That you should question anything and everything. Now the next card that you received is awareness. As you can see, the shadow of the person right here. And coming up through that center of that person is their spiritual side. You are becoming aware of the gifts, the spiritual gifts, the awareness. You're becoming aware enough to start listening to them. Clarity through awareness. The next card you received is harmony. Being in harmony with your heart and your spiritual side and spirit, okay? Be in harmony, and then you'll exude this outward into your environment and into the world. And this is actually strength, because when you're in harmony, there's a certain peace about you, a strength about you, which draws in other people, and they admire this harmony about you. Now the next card you received is Beyond Illusions. And as you can see here, we have the butterfly, and it's like a veil over the person, the figure's face, and then their chakras wide open. What this is saying is Taurus, you're seeing through the illusions that you have created for yourself, the illusions that society has created for you, such as the media, your family. You're seeing through these illusions, and you're getting downloaded information to help you see through these illusions through your third eye and your crown chakra. Now, the next card you received is friendship. Excuse me, friendliness. And what this card is saying is, Taurus, is be as friendly to yourself as you are to, like, your best friends and things. Extend friendliness out into the world. Because when we go through change and we're trying to release control over everything, we tend to kind of lose our friendliness. And Taurus, this is going to be a busy month, and there's going to be a lot going on, and you're going to be meeting a lot of people, and it's very important that you hold this friendliness to yourself, but also extend it out to the people that you meet and the places that you go. That is what this card is saying. And your friendliness, the other message that I just got too is that there's friendships that you've had that where you've been a little too controlling or comparison, and it has jeopardized some of those friendships. And there's chances that there's friendships from the past that have endured this controllingness and comparing yourself to them, or them comparing them to you, that there's chances that these friendships will be renewed. Now the next card that you received is Taurus, creativity. This month you're going to be finding your creativity, or bringing out creativity, or setting down and implementing your creativity. Writing, drawing, going out, working in the garden. You're going to be bringing out your creativity, and it's going to be a release for you, and it's going to be very healing for you. That is what this card means. Now, Taurus, the next card that you received is possibilities. And as you see down here, it's dark right here. It's always darkest before the dawn, right? As you can see, it gets lighter, and there's the sun. And right above here is the eagle. The eagle is a symbol of power and strength, but also loneliness. And what this card is saying is instead of looking at things, the possibilities, in one way, or only having one or a few, open up and see that there's numerous possibilities around you. Around you, and in your environment and out in the world. That is what this card is saying. There's the darkness before the dawn. You have the power. This eagle is looking towards the sun. It's not looking down here in the darkness. Look at everything with more than one possibility, or one possibility that you think is the only thing there. There's possibilities of everything, including inside of you. That's what this card is saying. Now, the next card you received is silence. And what this card is saying is Taurus, take time in your sanctuary space that you create or you have, that's for you and only you, and listen to the silence. Hear the silence. You don't always have to be around noise and jibber jabber and clutter going on from all different angles and everything. Sit in silence. This will help realign your chakras. It'll help give you clarity on which steps to take next. It'll give you answers, and it'll connect you to your spirit, your awareness of your spiritualness, okay? That's what this card is saying. Now, the next card that you received is Source. This card is saying, Taurus, you need to go to the source. You need to go in you. This is saying, Taurus, that you're going to be taking back your power. This is saying, Taurus, if you're tired, you're going to be pulling deep down within you and pulling up that last ounce of strength to get the job done. That is what this card is saying. You're taking your power back. This is the second card that you received right here. Is taking your power back. Your own individual, unique personality, your unique strengths. You're taking your power back. Now, the next card you received is Experiencing. Taurus, what this card is saying, as you can see the figure right here, is by a tree. And she has her hands on the tree. Taurus, what this card is saying is that there may be family members that it's time that you take and truly get to know, or people that you know that you really haven't taken the time to truly get to know them. It's kind of like we know we have our parents and things like that, but how many of us really sit down and get to know our parents? When we do this, we find out things we didn't know, and that changes our perspective of them. That is what this card is saying. Experiencing. Experiencing life, experiencing other people. Then the next card that you received is Innocence. Excuse me. Is Innocence. I think I did this one already. Well, bear with me. I'm going to do it again. There's so many cards here. This old man right here, he is sitting in total contentment, like a child. And he's in full communication with the lotus here. The praying mantis, excuse me. It's like they're having a spiritual conversation between each other. There's the pink and the white. That means innocence. And This man is totally content on who he's become and who he is and where his life is right now. But like the child, he knows that he needs to look at life through childlike eyes, and that there is ignorance with that, but that is okay, because mistakes are made, and with those mistakes we learn from them. And this is saying, Taurus, bring back your innocence. This is saying, bring back your childlike nature. And this is saying, be comfortable where you're at right now. And then the next card that you received is Adventure. And this card is saying, Taurus, that life is an adventure. And just like a child, when they first start out learning, before they're cluttered with what society and all the opinions and things of other people, they take one step at a time. And like this page of rainbows, it's taking one step at a time, but it's looking at everything with the eyes of the child. And when you do this, you bring in harmony and happiness and positive energies. That is what this card is saying. Look at life as an adventure, and bring out that inner child. Look at things with the eyes of a child. Now, the next card, your angel cards here. The angels have quite a few messages. The first card you received, Taurus, is Gifts from God. Archangel Sandalphon. We angels bring you gifts from your Creator. Open your arms to receive. Taurus, don't be stubborn and not receive the blessings and the gifts that are coming into your life. This could be material and this could be spiritual. Accept them. Okay? These are blessings. Big and small, in any form. It could be a friend, a kind new person that you meet, that you hit it off, and it's like, wow, I haven't met somebody like this in a long time. The next one, the next Archangel Oracle card you received is ClearAudience. And what this card is saying, Archangel Zadkiel, notice the loving guidance you hear inside your mind or from other people. Loving guidance you hear in your mind or from other people. That's the angels talking to you. And talking through other people to you is when you hear loving messages, when you hear loving messages and guidance inside your head and from other people. The next card you received is Counselor. Archangel Azrael, you are a natural counselor, and many people benefit from your guidance and reassurance. Taurus, I'm sure that you've got a lot of people that are friends that come to you when they have situations, and you give them guidance and strength and information through being a friend and what you have to offer through the information that you give. The next card you receive, Archangel Oracle card you receive, is Take Your Power Back, Taurus. This is the third card, I believe. Take your power back, Archangel Raziel. Use your God-given power and intention to manifest blessings in your life. This right here, Taurus, is saying you create your own reality by what you think. So let's create reality and take your power back. And what you think is what you manifest and create. You don't want to be thinking on things that you don't want. You want to be thinking on things that you want in your life. Stop the worrying, because worrying is bringing out these things that you don't want to have to deal with in life, those situations or scenarios, okay? So what it's saying is replace worry with prayer. But you are a co-creator in your life. Replace worry with prayer. And don't just pray. Take action. When you get your divinely guided messages from God, Spirit, your angels, Source, pray. But also take action. And replace worry with prayer. The next card you received is outdoors. Archangel Jophiel, go outside, get some fresh air, and connect with nature to relieve stress and gain new creative ideas. Get outside. This will help you get creative. Even if you go outside and you have your own little spot where it's a sanctuary, where you feel so comfortable and you get able to create, your creativity comes out. 2 cards right here saying the same thing. The next card you received is remember who you are. Remember who you are. Archangel Michael, you are a powerful, loving, and creative child of God. You are very loved. Innocence. The unique individual of itself. Adventure. Going with the flow that needs to be worked on this month, Taurus. When you go with the flow, going with the flow is you bring out that childlike nature again. When you release control and know when to use control and know when to let up and don't, and just go with the flow, that brings that childlike nature out again. Archangel Oracle card, remember who you are. You are Archangel Michael. You are a powerful, loving, and a creative child of God. You are very loved. Now the next card that you received is healthy lifestyle. Archangel Raphael, eat a healthy full diet, get adequate sleep, and exercise regularly for optimal health. If there's something that you can change, or many of these things that you're not doing, this is a good time to start doing this. Start getting healthy. You'll start feeling better. It's part of taking your power back too, is having control. You know, having control over eating healthy food and a healthy diet, and then getting up and exercising, so it'll help you sleep at night. And that way you're getting adequate sleep, and it helps helps you be clear spiritually. It helps you be able to get through your day. You're more productive. You're healthier in many different ways. Now the next card that you received is comfort, Taurus. Archangel Azrael, I am with you in your time of need, helping your heart to heal. When we have change and we need to let go, and it's time to let go, we get so stuck on what we've known for so long and held on to for so long. It hurts because we're afraid of the aloneness or the no-thingness. It's time for your heart to heal. We're releasing that pain. Now the next card you received is breathe, Taurus. Archangel Raphael, take several deep breaths and exhale slowly to awaken your energy and to release old patterns. When you breathe, this is another way you communicate with your angels too, is through breath. But also, when you breathe, it stirs up that energy throughout your body, that stagnated energy, and it gets it out. And breathe in through your nose and release through your mouth. Remember to breathe. Also, the next card you received is sensitivity, Taurus. In July, you're going to be sensitive. Archangel Haniel, you are extra sensitive to energies and emotions right now. Honor yourself and your feelings. Changes going on. Spiritual downloads. Letting go causes sensitivity. Overcoming difficulties is the next card you receive, Taurus. Archangel Jeremiel. The worst is now behind you, and you are surmounting any previous challenges. Once you let go and heal and make those changes, you've overcome difficulties. The worst is now behind you. The next card you receive, Taurus, is you know what to do. Archangel Uriel, trust your inner knowledge and act upon it without delay. Don't doubt yourself. You know what to do. Trust your inner knowledge and the downloads that you get from your God, Source, your guardian angels, spirit guides. The next card you receive, Taurus, is moon cycles. And what this is saying is Archangel Haniel, notice how the moon affects your energies and manifestations, and capitalize upon these cycles. Take notice in this, Taurus, of the moon cycles. Use this as a tool for manifesting and creating. And the next card you receive, Taurus, is courage. This is the second card that you received. It has this on here. Courage. Archangel Ariel. Be courageous and stand up for your beliefs. Stand up for your beliefs, Taurus. It's part of that. What makes you that rebel side of you that you've done before is have your courage, that uniqueness of yourself. Stand up for your beliefs. And make sure that they're your beliefs, not other beliefs that other people have put on you and that you've taken on as, you know, there's also dated beliefs too, but these are the beliefs that have stayed with you for quite a long time that made you your unique individual self. So, those are your Archangel Oracle cards for this month. Now, here is your Magical Times Fairy cards. The first card that you received, oh, excuse me, it's this way, is confidence. The message on this card is, be bold, rise up, and stand tall. Feel the fire in your soul. This comes with these cards right here. The Source, the Rebel. The next card you received is Faith. Taurus, keep the faith and keep hope alive. Don't lose your faith. This is what this card, believe. Believe you are not alone. Spirit is right beside you. Ask for guidance and do it. Ask for guidance and it will come. When you're alone or feeling alone or feeling in nothingness, have faith. You're not alone. Believe that you're not alone. Call upon Spirit. Okay? The next card you received is Strength. Taurus. You have courage. You can endure. Find your center and your spirit spiral into your power. Again, your power. All these cards right here. Awareness. Harmony. Beyond illusion. Receptivity. The rebel. The source. All align with this. You have the, oh, and the courage card, the 2 courage cards that you received. This one and the other one that I just, confidence. And this courage card right here. You have the courage and can endure, find your center, and spiral into your power. The next message that you received is dance. Don't forget to dance, Taurus. Don't forget to dance. And the message here is find your heart's rhythm. Step lightly and swing with the melody. Close your eyes and let joy lead the way. That goes right back to this month. You're going to be working on going with the flow and losing control. Balancing, having control all the time. It goes back to innocence. And it goes back to adventure. Okay? These all have a pattern here. Dance. Dance no matter what's going on in your life. If you're having a hard time, dance through it. Be joy. Find the joy. The next card you receive, Taurus, is gentleness. Strength is gentle. True kindness has wings. Love in action endures. You're going through changes. Everybody is. Be gentle on yourself, Taurus, but also be gentle to other people. Because when you're gentle, that's a strength. It's not a weakness. And it has wings of love. And when you're gentle to yourself, you're able to be gentle towards other people. And that right there are the wings for other people. So they can take that gentleness and on wings, give it to other people. Okay? And be gentle to them when they're in need. Now the next card you receive, Taurus, is Sacred Space. Take the time for the dreamer in you. Find your power in stillness. In your sacred space is the peace you seek. Again, power. Go to your sacred space. Outdoors. Several cards here. And find your power. Find your power. Dream. In stillness. Aloneness. Source. The rebel. Find your power. The next card you received is friendship. Remember, you received the friendliness card. And what this card is saying, be with the ones who make you shine, who love you and really care. Keep those and let the others go. Be with the ones that make you shine, are happy and enjoy you. And let the other ones that don't appreciate you and like you, or just keep causing drama and things like that, or let them go. But remember, friendliness. And like I said, this card, there's going to be friendships that you've seen that you've been too controlling and having comparisons against your life and their life. And that's what's caused the dagger to cut the relationship, or distance between the relationship. And you're going to realize this, and you'll probably end up reestablishing friendships. The next card you received is energy. Life force is flowing. Open yourself to receive the power from within. You got the source card. That's where you're reaching down deep to get the last of that power to keep going. That strength. Power. Power. Taking your power back. A lot with power. Finding your power again. The next card you received is Sanctuary. You also received the outside card too. Sanctuary. Embrace the need for solitude. Your inner sanctuary calls you. Renew yourself and thrive. Renew yourself. Go into nothingness, aloneness. Find your power, your energy, your creativity. Sanctuary and sacred spaces. The next card you received is Manifestation. Your dreams have untold energy. Open the door and let them live. Desire and belief are your power. Journey. You're on a journey, Taurus. Don't forget that. You're on a journey full of adventure. Focus on how far you have come, not how far you have to go. You will find help in unexpected places. The next card you receive, Taurus, is Partnership. Learn to grow with others. Overcome obstacles by working together. Touch each other's heart while life lasts. Friendship, friendliness. And the last card you received is Quest. Be bold and mighty forces will aid you. Take action. Good luck favors the brave. To be courageous is to be brave. Take your power back is to be brave. Stand up for your beliefs is to be brave. Well, Taurus, that is your July 2017 reading. Good things to come. Letting go of the past. Heightening spiritual awareness and spiritual gifts. Working on friendships and finding sacred spaces, and remember to be happy and dance. And the thing that you need to work on is releasing control. And this is the one that going with the flow. Release control and learn when to go with the flow. This is something that you'll be working on this month because it came up in reverse. Taurus, I will be back in August with your August reading. I hope that people receive messages from this, the possibilities that they need to work on and to be able to enhance you Taurians' lives for the better. I hope you all have a beautiful 4th of July and a safe 4th of July. And many blessings to you, and thank you for watching, and thank you for subscribing and leaving comments. Bless you.